Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Dungeon Hunter Champions. So, we're still only level 1. I want to get to level 2 as soon as we can, see what unlocks and stuff we get. And, we're only up to level 3 so far. Well, level 4 now. But, I have taken a quick look at some of the other characters in the game. And I have to say, I am really looking forward to unlocking at least a couple of them. So why do I get this feeling that the Invoker is enjoying this? If the Invoker did not enjoy the perils of the eternal contest, they would leave us. Only through the joy of battle do they remain. Yeah, whatever. You said that the eternal contest is not supposed to affect the lives of mortals, but if mortals are the ones competing... These games are removed from our reality, like a river flowing upstream. The very concept is beyond the mortal realms. Like, I swear that I have no idea what is going on in this game already. There's just like too much godly words and stuff like that. Stuff about corruption and mortal realms, ley lines and stuff. I don't know. It's already sort of confusing me a little bit. And who is that? Is that Ari? Is that Ari? I'm talking about the red girl on the enemy team there. Because I have seen as well. I've seen a couple of the champion spotlights and videos posted on the YouTube channel for this game, and all I have to say, I think it's very, very obvious where they took their inspiration for this game from. If you've ever played League of Legends, you will notice that with some of these maps, some of these levels, there is a very distinct message being sent across there. So we can tap enemies and then our allies will actually focus on them, which is going to be fantastic. There is this auto option as well. So the time where you use auto, I'd recommend only ever using it when... God, my voice is so dead. I'd only ever use auto if you're just dungeon crawling and just sort of grinding. So if you've already done the levels before, or boss raids and stuff like that, which are in this game. So that's what the auto feature is really useful for. But if you're doing hard fights, or you're learning stuff, then obviously I'd recommend actually taking control and doing it yourself. Because just letting the AI do everything, that's cheating! Someone get me a drink of water, I'm gonna get myself a drink. Oh, and don't forget, in some of these levels, you can actually smack down the walls and that, and some of the random benches and things like that, and you get gold out of it every so often. So it is worth sort of making sure you get rid of everything on the levels, because, the more gold you have, the more upgrades you can do, more stuff you can buy. So, if you just take your time, you'll get more benefits out of it at the end of the day. I'm just waiting for some more characters, because, we got this blue chick, but we're probably going to get more characters soon enough. So, these enemies here, they look like some weird pixie things. Yeah, they're not exactly the toughest enemies I've ever seen. I believe that all the enemies that we face, though, we can actually add them to our team at one point, or they're like playable characters. So, any of these characters that we see and we're like, oh my god, I need that. We'll have to, look in the codex or whatever the equivalent is on this game. And here's the big green chick. She's basically the same as the miniature ones, just a big boss form of them. So it probably just means that she does more damage, doesn't get stunned as easily, stuff like that. I don't know. Again, we're still pretty new in this game. Still trying to work out what the dealio is. And she is dead. Oh, I guess we don't even need to take out her allies. Cool. Cool. Victory! So, oh, there we go. Blue chick got up to level 3. That's cool. Oh, and we finally got our level up! Woo! Woo! Fantastic. So, did we not get anything? We just get more energy or something? Is that it? At least it does give us the elemental advantages, on the screen all the time. Not that it's too difficult to remember, but it's useful. So what we got? I had not expected the waters here to be so calm. Perhaps this is still a chance. There is still a chance. You're doing that annoying cryptic riddle thing again. This is the Vale of Eternity, the battleground where invokers send champions to prove who is mightiest amongst them. Great, so literally the same thing as the Eternal Contest. Thanks for clearing that up. Not exactly, O brash one. The Vale of Eternity is a place of law and order. The invoker must choose only one champion to enter the Vale. Well, what are you waiting for, invoker? Make a choice. I'm itching to get into the fight. So, it's kind of weird still that they call us the invoker. Did I miss that somewhere? Where they called me that for some reason? Probably. I mean, every so often I end up skipping the what's it called? The lore already. Because it's too confusing. It'll probably make a lot more sense later on where we actually understand what's happening. But all that you need to know is big scary creatures, gods, and world lines and universes. And this guy looks so cool, Vargor. So welcome to the Vale of Eternity. You will need help from your troops to defeat the enemy. Go to their rally point now. Oh god, this is what I was talking about. Look, it's League of Legends! It's like the same map. Okay, it's not the same, but it is very, very similar. And, you know, we've got the main base, we have the turrets. I mean, the turrets in this game are a lot cooler, because they're literally just dragon heads that, like, spew out fire and that. So, don't get me wrong, I prefer the designs of these towers, but it's very similar. Except we don't have to farm for minions in this game mode, which is great. So, you know, get out of the tower's range. We can heal up these allies. We can't actually attack the towers with abilities either, which I believe is pretty much the same as League again. So auto-attacking is the best way to take out these towers, and the towers do a lot of damage. So, best to just wait for your own allies to spawn. But easy enough. Although it is still the tutorial stage, so I don't expect us to be losing any of these fights. If we do start losing these fights soon, I'm probably going to get very depressed. Very depressed indeed. But it is cool that they have certain missions where you can only take in one character, because then depending on the kind of mission, you'll have to actually choose the right one. I don't know if it matters this early, but later on it probably will. So what is this? Coral Kingdom mode defend. Defend a time crystal. Oh god, it's one of those gigantic, weird vortex monsters. I am not a fan of those. Either way, I'm glad that we have 4 allies. Wait, what? Unknown error transaction failed. Eh? Nani? If we go back in, is it gonna let us do this fight now? We have been gifted a time crystal. It would be best to keep the Crow Hag's minions from it. You hear that, Invoker? Don't let the bad guys get the shiny thing. Your flippant nature causes the ocean to quake. Do not smile. That is not a compliment. If the time crystal shatters, history will be altered. Yeah, kill something, save something. Sure thing, boss. Now, I do love the main guy's personality. He just does not care. You know, he just likes beating stuff up. It's a very common trait in like an MC sort of brutish character. Wait, what? Have these enemies changed? And now I can only put 2 characters in? What is going on with this game? The Vortex guy was completely different, wasn't he? I am so confused. Either way, you know what? We know that plant is super effective against water, so I'm going to put in our little bug thing that we earned a while ago. I don't know if this is a good idea. This may end in disaster, but I want to try out some of the other characters. Oh, and this map looks pretty cool. Fishies! Hello! Oh, God. Those statues. Not a fan of that. Defend the crystal. Okay, come on, little Bugsy. Let's go. Let's go. These were all plant, though. I thought that it said that this was full of water characters. The heck? Oh, no. He was taking a lot of damage, so I've already swapped off of him. And I guess this means that this chick is going to take extra damage from all of these enemies if she gets hit. I don't know, kind of confusing. But it did say that the bug was a marksman, so not a brute or anything, so maybe it's just best if he sits in the back line and just shoots stuff. Again, I imagine most of the roles in this game are probably similar to League still. So, you know, assassins do their thing, where they sort of have more burst damage, whereas brutes are just like, overall, they do the most damage, but not in massive burst form. Then obviously you got the supports, and supports can do stuff like they can heal, shield, lower attack speed and stuff like that of enemies. So, again, if you've ever played MOBAs or anything, or other dungeon crawlers, you probably very quickly get into this game. If not, I mean, so far it doesn't seem too complicated anyway. So, it is a free game. It's not one that you have to buy. So if you wanted to at least try it out, you know, you can do. The first, say, I've heard the first, say, 6 or so hours in this game go by really quickly. And then apparently it starts getting very grind heavy. So, I haven't gone up to that stage myself. I can't confirm if that's true or not. Maybe the people saying it just sucked, which is very possible. But we'll have to see when we get there. Wait, we do have to take out the other guys. I thought with the last big boss we didn't have to. I'm calling BS. Either way, we still managed our way through that. Level 2 buggy! Nice! Nice, nice. You know, if we get more level ups on stuff, we can upgrade other characters using them, and then it will be better, so we'll see. So do we want to do level 7 straight away, or do we want to go and check out some of the other stuff? Because I'm sure there's still tons that we haven't looked at yet. The corruption is spreading. There are few amongst the malevolent that could wield such strength. The Void, perhaps? No, not the Void. Void demons are more of the I will eat your soul type. This is too subtle. And the only way to find out for sure is to confront the Crow Hag herself. I knew it wouldn't take long for you to see things my way. You can see, can't you? Yes, I can see, but you make me wish I could not hear. Oh! Oh, spitting fire there! Oh, mama! Oh, God. Maybe we will do this fight, but I think taking the bug into this big firefight is probably not the best idea. So, whatever. We'll go ahead, we'll do this one. But, Tyanice, an elite Ashcan Blade Master who dances around the battlefield striking enemies while being completely invulnerable. I'm still weirded out. How could she be completely invulnerable? Don't tell me she's just, like, can never ever be beaten unless you have, like, defense reduction on your team. That sounds dreadful. I definitely would call this game pay to win if that was the case, where you have characters that literally cannot be hurt unless they have like specific stat modifiers or whatever. I doubt it, but I'm just saying, if that was the case, I don't even know what to say to that. But I am getting used to this girl's attacks now. You know, she's got a tentacle. Oh god, hentai. So tentacle, and then she has some like triple wave burst thing. And then the heal is obviously the middle button. It's still kind of a long cooldown on her heal. Like, what is it, 13, 14 seconds, something like that. So, I don't know, is this chick the best healer out there? I'm not sure. Oh, it was 12. I thought it was longer than that, but, you know, even 12 seconds, I don't know, is that going to be enough to heal, like, up to 5 players? I don't know, from the way that it comes out, it's like she heals them when it goes out and heals them as it comes back in, like, in the radius. But if you got people all over the place, like marksmen and other stuff, is she really going to be that useful? Like, she seems pretty good early game, but, you know, whenever they give you early game characters, I'm like, are they crap? Like, should I just replace them as soon as possible? I don't know. At the same time, I don't want to get this game too spoilt for me. So, I just sort of want to go at my own pace, just see what I want to level up, and not just use the most OP thing imaginable. Because some games I do like to do that. but not always. And there we go, I finally put on a helmet for your game. Are you gonna stop moaning now? Do I have a question about the game? Use the guide section. No! I just said this. I refuse. I mean, guide sections in games like this are essential. Oh, another level up! Nice. But guide stuff, like I said, really, really important to have in case people do want it. But I prefer going through these games more or less on my own. And just making my own path. So, oh, this is the collection book. Here's the codex, we found it. So, Archangel support level 5. Oh god, he looks scary. Kelphenius Blade Master. Isn't this that chick from before? Rasha? I mean, there's a purple one. A Greater Demon. Oh god, look at him. He's ripping it out of his belly. What a big boy. A Monkey King, so this is basically Wukong. No, I'm just... well, he's very similar. You see him in a lot of games. Ailani, so this is that other lead character. You know, the other one with the totem poles. I'm just gonna keep making that comparison. Victoria the Tank. She has a very, very different design to some of the other characters. Basilisk? Oh my god, look at him. You know, I've seen that Basilisk, I already want him. You had that girl, Spearman, so that's like Yasuo. Benthos. He's a level 4 support, he looks scary. Scion, a mage, very weird. And, you know, the Basilisk, he just looks cute. And that one's called Theoris, is that like a boss version? Baba Gowron. Isn't that the girl that we're, like, fighting later on? A devil. Washer. Okay, these are, like, 1 star. Oh, a super Fuzzlepuff. What a cutie, a star Fuzzlepuff. Well, they were adorable little things right there. Are we just meant to pop all of the equipment that we get whenever we get it? Like, is it really important that we equip all of this stuff or not? Is it? I mean, doing that gives us quest completion stuff, and it just gave us another piece of armor. 10 gems! Oh yeah, baby, give me more of that. And I don't want to fight again. Wait, what? A friend dragon? Not dragon. Look, we can use this? But it's level 60. Why can we use this? I am very weirded out. Like, does it just let us use our friend's stuff even if it's like 200 levels above? That's OP.